Welcome to our ScaleMate webinar. Thank you so much for joining. Majda and I definitely appreciate that you are here and you're here to actually learn how to grow your business by delegating with help. Go ahead and hit next. Please take note that this presentation is being recorded and used for training, marketing as needed. By participating in this webinar, your image, voice, and video may be used for training and marketing at our discretion. All right, let's get into it. So entrepreneurship is often portrayed as a relentless pursuit of growth fueled by ambition and tireless work. But the main obstacle for many for that stalled growth is not a lack of drive or passion, because a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of business owners, we have that, right? But the true obstacle is an overwhelming accumulation of admin and operational which burdens that consume time and energy. Next. So the harsh reality is you don't need more work. You don't need another strategy. You're already working harder than 90% of the population. So why does it feel like you're drowning? Time is an expensive, non-renewable resource, and the hours spent on repetitive work are hours that you never will get back. So the strategic solution to this capacity crisis is not to work harder, but smarter through strategic implementation of a virtual assistant. Virtual assistants give back your freedom, handles repetitive, energy-draining tasks, clears your plate so you can focus on sales, clients, and growth, and reclaims not just your hours, but your mental clarity. And this helps you regain leadership. Majda, my amazing business partner, she runs 6 businesses and works just 11 hours a week. About 3,000 tasks are completed with her virtual assistants without having to touch these tasks. And even when she's sick, her companies do not stall. Work still gets done. And why? It's, again, VAs, virtual assistants are amazing virtual assistants. Just keep that engine running. Okay, meet me. I am Raquel. Hey guys, I am a real estate professional and I am in the field daily with clients, talking to clients, networking. And however, behind the curtain are my virtual assistants who handle my automations, funnels, sales call, admin, and they help me to drive revenue so I can do what I do best. And again, that's networking, talking to others, and being able to really build a database so I can continue with my real estate ventures. Next. So both Majda and I, we have experienced burnout, the stretch, and we both built ScaleMate based on this. And so we wanted to create a fix for others. And this is because we're so passionate about growth. We're so passionate about helping others build. And that's why we built ScaleMate, and we run multiple businesses with ease. Next. So ScaleMate exists because we know that entrepreneurs need extra hands in order to grow and scale their business. So a lot of times entrepreneurs, we say to ourselves, hey, if I want it done, right, I'll do it myself. But in reality, that's not helping you, that's hurting you. And that's why you are exhausted. There's about 60% of your current workload should not be yours, but rather should be delegated so you can focus on what you do best. And a lot of time it's different for everybody. Some people love doing automations. Some people love doing social media. Some people love doing the sales calls, right? And you just have to choose what your superpower is, and then what your superpower is not, delegate. So proof is in the numbers. Maida and I, we started a business 3 months ago. We've gained 8,900 in revenue, 70% growth from July to August. Our client base has doubled, and all of our marketing, sales, and operations are run by our amazing virtual assistants. Next. So the ScaleMate difference, the virtual assistant industry is crowded, but most options fail because they are transactional. We hire, or hi, we help you to hire industry aware virtual assistants. For instance, Maida's business is within insurance, mine's real estate. If there are service-based businesses, we help find the virtual assistant that actually has experience within your industry, which is strategic matching. We will not find a person to randomly pair with you. We'll find someone who actually works your way with your tools and in your rhythm. We monitor these virtual assistants US based team. We monitor these virtual assistants, and we ensure long-term success. Every virtual assistant is vetted. We source them, we screen them, and we train them through our systems. And the ScaleMate difference, marketplace versus partnering with us. So generally a freelance, the feature is a hiring model, right? So we have hiring model, virtual assistant training, ongoing support, quality control, and relationship. So if we're going to compare between the marketplace and a general virtual assistant service versus ScaleMate, well, generally in a freelance general VA service, hiring model is self-serve and trial and error, where the ScaleMate difference is we have a done for you and custom matching. And then the feature, a virtual assistant training. In the freelance marketplace, there's no or minimal training provided, but the ScaleMate difference is we have pre-trained industry aware virtual assistants. As far as ongoing support, in a freelance marketplace or general virtual assistant service, there's little to none, and these virtual assistants are on their own. But the ScaleMate difference is we have US-based support team. As far as quality control and consistency for the freelance marketplace general VA service, there's inconsistency, it's chaotic, it's random listings, and the ScaleMate difference is we actually have a vetted pipeline and consistent quality. As far as the relationship in a freelance market and general VA service, it's transactional and it's pretty much just hiring help, task-based, whereas the ScaleMate way, we are very strategic and we have a done-for-you delegation partner. Next. The objections that we often hear and that I actually personally have said myself is I don't have time to train. And I wish that I actually had this for myself when I was, hiring virtual assistants. We actually, ScaleMate handles the onboarding. As far as it's too expensive, well, if you want to go ahead and compare 50,000 annually pay versus 15,000 for VA. There's a huge difference there. And can I trust them? Our entire company is virtual assistant run. So we actually have put so much trust in our virtual assistants, and they have proven time and time again how trustworthy they are and how they would like to help us build, that they are certainly you certainly they're super trustworthy. I love my VAs. Next. So the path to scaling, delegation feels intimidating because a lot of times owners do not know where to start. Um, a lot of time entrepreneurs have their business and processes and everything in their head, and they have not taken the time to actually put it down on paper or recorded what they do on a daily basis. And so we simplify this. We actually conduct a discovery call, which is a complete low pressure conversation about what your needs and your goals are. We then we custom match. So we find the virtual assistant that fits your needs. So whatever industry you're in, whether it be a fitness professional, a real estate agent, an insurance broker, we find that expertise in a virtual assistant to match with you. Then we have the kickoff and onboarding. We have a structured startup plan and hands-on support to remove any type of friction or remove any type of anxiety that you may have because you don't know where to start. As far as growth and adjustment, we have built to evolve to help you scale. What we do, you can hire a virtual assistant project-based, you can hire a virtual assistant part-time, you can hire a virtual assistant full-time. So reduce hours as needed, or add new roles as needed without disruption. Next. So real stories, real results. HB, he is a gym owner. He has 2 virtual assistants that help him run his admin, accounting, branding, and his website. It freed his time to focus on clients and growth, and his back end is now fully automated. Wendy Goss, she sells real estate, or she's a real estate coach. She actually did sell real estate, and she has been able to grow her team, that she now has agents under her that help her to take on these sales, and she has been able to focus more on her coaching business. VAs now run her social media and follow-ups. She's been able to reclaim her hours, and what she has said is your time is worth hundreds an hour. So, and that's one of the things that when you actually realize how much you as a business owner make per hour, and you are doing tasks that you should not be doing, that it doesn't equal the pay, you'll start to realize that delegation is key to growth. And here, growth and breathing room at the same time. Wendy, she has grown exponentially.